All right, guys, I'm here at my local park, and I'm about to get a session on the rail. If you could even see that, right? And I'm gonna try to also give you some tips and tricks on how to grind rails. So let's go. All right, guys, so typically when you're grinding rails, how I first started was I always babied it. I'd hop on about that far, so you can get, here, I'll give you an example. My foot hurts, so hopefully I don't fail this. All right, so I failed the baby grind, obviously, but you want to start off slow when you grind, hop up. You got to start small and then work your way up. So, for the most part, how I learned was I always babied it. I'd hop on, slide off, do a bunch of small, little, tiny things. But the main thing is try it slow and then pick up your speed as you go. That's pretty much the gist of grinding rails. And I want to also state that I am not that good at grinding rails, so I'm just trying to give you tips to help you. Alright, and another thing about rails, grinding anything, wax is important. Too much, no good. Too little, no good. So as you've seen in the previous couple clips, you start off small and then work your way bigger. Like, first of all, I failed on the tiny little grind at the beginning. That was fine. Then I worked up, tried to hop towards more like about a quarter of it, and then I tried to jump up half. Now I'm going to try to grind the whole thing, but I'm going to wax it up a little bit more. Now remember, always use a bag, especially with scented, because you don't want your hands to smell like that and get all slippery, because then you won't be able to hold on to the handlebars as well. And somebody on my channel recommended this. It's I forgot your channel name, but I know it's FN. It's FN. Yeah, starts with an F, ends with an N. Alright, and another trick is, after you're done waxing or before you wax, just take your deck, slide it across. It seems pretty good, seems like slick. Alright, let's test it out. Woo! Alright, so I prefer the flat rails, not like, the round ones like these. I prefer the flat rails because they're easier to slide across. Easier for balance. That's why I did the flat rail first. The round rail is a little bit more difficult because obviously you got to balance on one tiny little strip versus your deck is square on your scooter. The rail is square, flat, whatever you want to call it. So you glide right across it. Alright, guys, I just finished up at the skate park. My local skate park. I just, pretty good session. I finally landed my very first grind to tail whip. I mean, it doesn't sound like it's a big achievement, but I'll tell you what, whoo, I'm happy. Alright, guys, thank you again for the recommendation. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully I'm good. And I'm going to try daily uploads, like I promised, and longer as well. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.